FBU National Championship is brought to you by Zenith, makers of the X2 football helmet.
We're on the road to San Antonio for the 2012 FBU National Championship. Hello everyone, I'm your host Neil Sika, and this is the FBU National Championship Field Pass Team Preview Shows. Today, Team Kentucky. They got all the way to the Final Five in San Antonio a season ago. We'll speak to their team director, Greg Mitchell, right after this.
The FBU National Championship is brought to you by East Bay, where the athletes are.
From the creators of the U.S. Army Bowl comes Football University. The most exclusive football training in the country invites, trains, and announces the next generation of football stars. If you're a 6th to 12th grader with elite football ability, FBU is for you. FBU matches elite athletes with elite instruction. Nominate an athlete today at footballuniversity.org. FBU, by position, by professionals, by invitation only.
You know.
Hi everyone, this is Neil Sika, your host for the 2012 FBU National Championship. And for the very first time, exclusive coverage of every game at the 6th, 7th, and 8th grade level. In conjunction with Swink.tv, you can sign up for the FBU Field Pass on FBUYouthNationalChampionship.com. Check out our full game, highlight, and combo packages. And we'll see you on the FBU Field Pass. And we are back here on our FBU National Championship Field Pass Team Preview shows. Neil Sika with you. We're talking Team Kentucky today. Greg Mitchell is the team director for the 6th, 7th, and 8th grade teams. Magical run for the Commonwealth last year. 8th graders go all the way to San Antonio. Eventually fell to Oregon in the semifinals. Greg joins us now. How are you, Greg?
Doing fine, thank you.
Great to have you along. We'll start with your 6th graders. It's new to the fold all over the place, nationwide. Kind of a pipeline, really, and you guys are unique in Kentucky where you pull throughout the state. Tell me about your 6th grade team.
Well, we debated whether to put a 6th grade team together, but as we polled our membership, we know that we have a number of 6th graders that are able to either physically, maturity-wise, or otherwise able to play on a 7th grade member middle school team. So we've drawn against our members to constitute what would be for us our first 6th grade effort. And these players have been brought, just like with our others, from throughout the Commonwealth.
Kentucky will be in action in Elizabethtown, just outside of Lexington, as the tournament kicks off this December 1st. And 2nd, the 7th graders, a chance to compete like the 8th graders did last year for a national championship. What do you have in store on the 7th grade? Who may impress you?
Well, I'm not sure. We know that we've drawn against a great talent pool. So both our 7th and 8th grade teams would have been pulled from teams that would have played and come deep into our playoffs. We have a state middle school state championship, just like high school does. So we draw against an all-state team. Those players are heavily looked at and selected based on their play, not just from coming to try out. So 7th grade team should be a powerhouse, just like they were last year. Our 7th grade team, when we only did 2 games, handily won both games in the national tournament last year. So I think they're anxious to look to see if they can do like our 8th grade and make it San Antonio.
Talking about the boys from the Bluegrass State, and that's Team Kentucky. When we come back on this FBU National Championship Field Pass show, we will talk about the 8th graders. Stay with us.
The FBU National Championship is brought to you by Football University, elite football training for the nation's top athlete.
Hey! Push it, good. Lift! Look at the hands, look at the eye level. I like it.
Let's take 5 kicks and let it go. He was bouncing right there. He ran right to you.
It's only one ball, and everybody should be running to the ball.
Control the wrist.
Watch my knees. They go out like what? I'm climbing a big tree.
Power comes from what? Through your feet, through your hips, through the palms of your hand, guys.
I've been playing chess since I was 9 years old. Chess helps me stay focused. It helps me stay aware. It helps me anticipate my opponent's next move. To see his strategy, find his weakness, and exploit it. Chess prepares my mind for battle. Because victory requires my strength, my speed, and my intelligence. My name is Ray Rice, and I'm an enlightened warrior.
Introducing the Youth Football Coaches Association, the premier online resource dedicated to improving coaching effectiveness and promoting youth safety for all volunteers. Register free at yfbca.org and begin receiving free youth coaching information, monthly newsletters, certification, and background checks. The most up-to-date concussion information, drills for all positions and skill levels. Learn all types of offensive and defensive plays. Join us at yfbca.org, where we are making good coaches great teachers.
The FBU National Championship is brought to you by Jersey Mike's. There is no substitute.
We are back here on this FBU National Championship Field Pass Team Preview Show. Team Kentucky, the talk of the town right now, as Greg Mitchell, their team director, is spending some time with us. We've talked 6th and 7th grade as Kentucky gets underway this Saturday and Sunday. They'll basically be playing in their backyard. You had to make that 20-hour trek to get to San Antonio with your 8th graders last year, Greg, and they put on one heck of a performance all tournament long. You were talking about how much of a powerhouse your 7th grade team was. How many of those players have made the transition to 8th grade this year, and what do you project for your 8th grade team in 2012?
Well, we have a few of the players back that played on the 7th grade team last year, but one thing I can say is we have a large contingent that makes up the 8th grade team that come from our 8th grade state champions. We have 3 divisions in the Commonwealth of Kentucky at 8th grade and our state championship. So a number of players are from the state champions of each of those divisions. And I can tell you from having seen them play all the way through the playoffs and compete to win a state title that we have a number of Division I football prospects that clearly will be a cut above the rest and are used to playing heavy football. We may be known for a basketball state, but our association has made great strides as FBU's learned to really improve football at the middle school level.
I have to say, too, last year when you had a regional site, you had one of the better crowds throughout the entire tournament. Can we expect a big crowd this upcoming weekend?
Well, I don't know. This year, FBU's moved that game 1 week. Last year, we held it during our East-West All-Star Weekend, where we bring in over 200 football players and their families, which make up what we believe would be the best of the kids that are able to go on to the next level. So this year, it's moved. We selected the Elizabethtown Sports Park as a good venue to help the other teams with a little bit of movement away from where we run the state championship in Lexington, and our East-West is at KSU Stadium in Frankfort. But E-Town should be a very good venue, and we know that we should have a good contingent from that Louisville, Elizabethtown, Bowling Green metropolitan, which is close to the E-Town region.
Of course, Team Nashville is also in the mix there. December 1st and 2nd, this Saturday and Sunday, just a few hours away, really, when you think about it. Team Kentucky back in action and trying to get back to the Dome in San Antonio. Team Director Greg Mitchell, hey, thanks so much for joining us, Greg. Look forward to some good football from your Bluegrass boys all tournament long.
You're welcome. Thank you. Good evening.
Greg Mitchell, Team Director, Team Kentucky. FBU National Championship Field Pass Team Preview Show will conclude right after this.
The FBU National Championship is brought to you by School of the Legends, voice of the players.
Hey everyone, this is your FBU National Championship host Neil Sika, and I got to tell you what, I am looking fly in my official East Bay FBU team licensed apparel, which you can get for a limited time only on FBUYouthNationalChampionship.com. Orders must be in by December 10th, and you can have that hoodie to keep you warm no matter where you are across the country, or that bag to carry all your gear on the road to San Antonio. Visit the officially licensed team apparel store on FBUNationalChampionship.com.
From the creators of the U.S. Army Bowl comes Football University, the most exclusive football training in the country, invites, trains, and announces the next generation of football stars. If you're a 6th to 12th grader with elite football ability, FBU is for you. FBU matches elite athletes with elite instruction. Nominate an athlete today at footballuniversity.org. FBU, by position, by professionals, by invitation only.
You know.
The FBU National Championship is brought to you by Zenith, makers of the X2 football. The FBU National Championship is brought to you by East Bay, where the athletes are.
I've been playing chess since I was 9 years old. Chess helps me stay focused. It helps me stay aware. It helps me anticipate my opponent's next move, to see his strategy, find his weakness, and exploit it. Chess prepares my mind for battle, because victory requires my strength, my speed, and my intelligence. My name is Ray Rice, and I am an enlightened warrior.
Hey everyone, it's your FBU National Championship host Neil Sika. On the road to San Antonio this year, don't forget, you can visit our official merchandise shops at every regional site across the FBU National Championship. We've got hats, hoodies, game tickets, and backpacks. Take full advantage and gear up today for your FBU National Championship on the road to San Antonio. We'll see you there.
Hey! Push it good. Lift! Look at the hands. Look at the eye level. I like it.
Let's take 5, catch, and let it go.
He was bouncing right there. He ran right to you.
It's only one ball, and everybody should be running to the ball.
Control the wrist.
Watch my knees. They go out like what? I'm climbing a big tree.
Power comes from what? Through your feet, through your hips, through the palms of your hand, guys.
The FBU National Championship is brought to you by Football University, elite football training for the nation's top athlete.
3, 2, 1.
Thanks for watching our FBU National Championship desk shows. We're on the road to San Antonio. You can catch all the action by visiting FBUYouthNationalChampionship.com and take advantage of our pay-per-view model. Extended content can be found at Facebook.com/National Championship or on Twitter at FBU_NC. I'm Neil Sika, and we'll see you on the road to the Dome. Until then, so long.
The FBU National Championship is brought to you by Jersey Mike's. There is no substitute. School of the Legends, voice of the players.